Hi, I'm Matt. I'm in the 12th grade and I'm excited to share a little piece of myself with you in these photos. I've loved taking pictures for a long time, but only recently have I decided to attempt to expand on this skill. This is my podcast for my About Me portfolio. To capture the following images, I use a Canon EOS Rebel T1i camera and a Canon EF-S lens. The first image is a macro shot of a waterfall at Flat Rock Park in Columbus, Georgia. I named it Glossy Waterfall because in the image, the water appears smooth, glossy, and connected almost like glass. I chose this picture to represent me because I have always loved nature and water, and I thought that the color contrast in the image made it appear transcendental. To edit this picture, I increased the brightness, saturation, sharpness, definition, and shadows. I also made the image slightly warmer and cropped it. The second image is titled All the Pencils of the Rainbow. This image is a macro shot of the colored pencils my grandmother uses to draw and color sketches for future paintings. I gave this photo its name because of the specific colors of colored pencils that are focused in the image. This image is important to me because I am very close to my grandmother and she is a very good artist. I increased the saturation and contrast in this image. I also increased the sharpness, shadows, and definition. The third image, Frail Feeder, is a macro shot of a butterfly feeding from flowers in my grandmother's backyard. I like this photo because I like butterflies and nature a lot. I also really like the effect caused by macro shots that blur the background, focusing the viewer's attention on the main point. For this picture, I increased the sharpness and definition. I also increased the exposure, warmth, and shadows. I also cropped the image to focus on the specific butterflies and flowers. The fourth image, Yip Yap, is an image I captured of my puppy Bailey. I used portrait mode to capture the shot. I titled this shot Yip Yap because that seems to be the only sound Bailey can make. Though I have only known Bailey for 2 years, I am very protective of her, and she is very important to me. This picture was edited to be sharper and more defined. I also increased the shadows and exposure. I removed the red eye and made the image cooler, and cropped this picture to be tighter on Bailey. The fifth image, The Tale of Two Teams, is a macro shot of two of the helmets and gloves for two of the teams I have played for. Lacrosse is very important in my life, so to me this picture is special. I captured this picture at Trace Crossing. I really like the blur of the grass in the back being contrasted with the sharp grass in the front. I cropped this picture and increased the sharpness and definition. I also increased the shadows and saturation. I am very proud of my 5 pictures and I hope you enjoyed them.